One of the frequently asked questions about emerald crabs is, do they eat bubble algae? And you can see that little guy right there. And right below him are 3 large bubbles of bubble algae. Actually 2.5, because he's just finished eating half of the top one. And so it's a wonderful indication that they do in fact eat bubble algae. They will eat other kinds of algae too. Emerald crabs are, in my opinion, one of the best crabs to have in your reef tank. Now I know that there are a lot of reefers who they just won't put any crabs or shrimp in their tank at all because they feel like they're going to chew on their polyps and cause havoc. I've just never had that happen with my crabs. And I have the emerald. Underneath this rock, I don't think you can see it, is the porcelain crab. Of course, there's my Halloween hermit, also known as the cone-shelled hermits, because they like to occupy the cone shells. And then I have various regular hermit crabs, blue leg, scarlet, tricolor, that kind of thing. I'll always have. And then my peppermint shrimp, which you've probably seen on a couple of the videos. To me, crabs are an essential part of a cleanup crew. You can see what he's doing right there with the bubble algae. He's going to get rid of it, and it's not something that I'm going to have to worry about because he's going to take care of it for me. And I think that's a nice thing. He's not the only one in this tank. I have 2 in this tank, and I actually have 8 in my other tank. And that's, again, just because I really enjoy them. I like what they do. You can see him on the zoanthus right there, and he's not bothering the polyps at all. He's reaching down in between to get the algae. So to me, emerald crab is nothing that I have to worry about. He just does his thing, picking on algae, and that's all I've ever seen him pick on. And the corals are just fine and growing. So anyway, I think I recommend them. You may hear otherwise when it comes to crabs, and certainly some crabs you don't want in your reef tank. We don't want a gorilla crab in your reef tank because he is going to tear things up. He's going to try and attack your snails and things like that. So it's a matter of knowing what crabs you can and what crabs you can't put in your tank. It's not a matter of just not having any, and I think that's a big part of it. So enjoy them if you have them. They run about $8 each usually, and as with all invertebrates, they require a slower drip acclimation, although I have found that crabs are a bit more tolerant than other creatures are in terms of a slightly quicker acclimation. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.